I'm Zura, and I used to be part of an elite intelligence unit in a massive galactic war. Picture a universe teeming with vibrant alien species, each with their own cultures and conflicts. The stakes were high, and we were fighting not just for survival, but for the very essence of who we are. But everything shattered when I faced a betrayal that left my home planet in ruins. Today, I'm here to share my story of survival, revenge, and the dark side of loyalty in the depths of space. Spoiler alert, it's not all glitz and glamour among the stars. Everything was going smoothly until that fateful day. I was on a reconnaissance mission, deep in enemy territory, when I stumbled upon a terrible truth. My own comrades were colluding with the enemy. They were driven by greed and ambition, willing to sell us out for a taste of power. The moment I realized what they had done, it felt like the ground had vanished beneath my feet. I remember the faces of my former allies, bright, brave souls, now tainted by betrayal. It was not just a betrayal of trust, it was a betrayal of everything we stood for. I stood frozen, rage coursing through me as I watched our home burn in the distance. How could they? My heart screamed as I felt the weight of their betrayal, and with it, my mission morphed from intelligence gathering to a deep desire for revenge. The immediate consequences were catastrophic. My planet, once a symbol of hope, was reduced to mere ashes in a span of moments. Lives were lost, families were torn apart, and the cries of my people echoed in my ears. I could no longer be the Zura I once was. I was transformed by grief and anger. Each burning vision of my home haunted me, constant reminder of what was taken. I witnessed friends, once by my side, now reduced to whispers of pain and sorrow. The betrayal wasn't just mine. It was a wound that spread across my entire planet, bleeding our culture dry. I had to channel this pain. It became the fuel for my fire. I promised myself I would gather what was left of my strength and find those who had taken my world from me. I would make them pay. Fueled by fury, I set out on a quest that would take me across the galaxy. I knew I couldn't do this alone, so I started searching for allies, others who had suffered at the hands of betrayal. Along my journey, I met an unusual group of characters, each with their own tragic stories. There was Kale, a skilled pilot from the ice planet Grendel, who lost his entire family in a skirmish fought by the very traitors I was hunting. Then came Lyra, a fierce warrior from the jungle planet Vithara, known for her unmatched combat skills and a tragic past filled with loss. Convincing them to join me wasn't easy. Trust was a currency in short supply. But with heartfelt stories and shared pain, we bonded over our desire for justice. It was a bit like finding family in the most unexpected places, each of us scarred but ready to fight back together. With my team gathered, we needed a plan. Our first mission was critical: sabotage an enemy supply depot that was crucial to the traitors' operations. We approached their base under the cover of darkness, hearts racing with anticipation. I had spent countless nights plotting strategies, drawing maps, and running simulations in my head. Adrenaline fired up my senses as we infiltrated enemy lines. The operation was filled with tension. Each corner could betray us or lead us closer to revenge. As we executed our plan, laser fire erupted, and chaos ensued. I could feel my heart pounding, the thrill of battle coursing through me. Each successful strike against the enemy reminded me that we were reclaiming our power, piece by piece. It was a dance of survival, a reminder that with each small victory, we were one step closer to facing the true enemy, those who betrayed my people. It all came down to this moment, the final confrontation with those who sold us out. I stood face to face with the leader of the betrayers, heart racing, memories of my lost home surging through me. This was more than revenge. It was about reclaiming my identity and my past. As our battle unfolded, I felt the weight of every loss push me forward. The air was thick with tension, our personal stakes rising higher with each attack. In that moment, I wasn't just fighting for vengeance. I was battling for the spirit of my planet. This fight would define me. In the aftermath, as the dust settled, I reflected on the cost of our actions. Yes, revenge was sweet, but at what price? The path to healing seemed daunting, yet my team and I were determined to rebuild. As we stood together, a new mission emerged, restoring hope in our galaxy.